bar/lounge. Let go.
I had to get a right clap.
Bro,
What it be?
That's not it.
Because I hit the wrong hand, bro. I didn't like the way it sounded, bro.
That's not what we did
I
last time, was it?
didn't like the way it sounded, bro. I couldn't get the.
Hey, for a minute, I thought you went to the Koji.
I hit the brunt of my thumb. I gotta hit right here. I'm trying to hit right here. I hit right here.
All right, next take. Let's go.
What it be?
Whoa, that was so weak.
Still working.
What dude said?
Bro, I'm right here, bro. You see, I ain't got.
Hey man, if you gotta slap that mic down,
I'm not finna slap
put
the
it
mic
right
down,
back in
bro.
position.
What it be? TBK family.
Whoa. I'm not just gonna let you slide by with that one, sir.
Come on now, come on. Let's move forward now. What it be?
We can.
TBK family.
That is a trash intro.
You do it then, bro.
Hey, I want to see him so amateur. What it be?
You do it then, bro. Ain't got room to do that, bro.
What you do? Come on, I believe in you. You believe in we. Come on, let's go.
What it be? TBK family.
You kind of hesitate though. Hey.
Bro, it's supposed to be a pause, bro. What you talking
Oh
about?
man, I messed it up.
Yeah.
I messed it up.
That one.
So it's on me. Okay, I'll take that. Let's go.
Oh boy, I love it. We back in the lounge.
Back in the lounge. What it
Hold
be?
on, my mic was off. I was trying to clap with you. This is gonna be.
Give it so
Hey,
much time.
hey, this podcast is called Intro Get Right.
Blooper reel,
I'm
anybody.
about to take
Blooper
the
reel.
hoodie off in a minute.
I know. That's
started
why you
sweating.
sitting there. You better hope
That's
that
probably
thing.
what's stopping your clap
Let's
right
go,
there,
man.
possibly. All the cushion.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. All right. Let's go.
What it be? TBK family. It's your boy iAgo, and I'm here with my bros.
RJ in the building, baby.
And Mr. Made over in the lounge. I mean, building in this, man. It feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels good. I don't think y'all know the process of what it even took
Boy,
to get here.
process, that's the word.
Man, like this has been constant recording, constant mess ups, brothers bickering and fighting, RJ getting that work from the wise man. From the wise man. Listen, life has been great.
Yeah.
Life has
Shout out,
been
Pops.
truly challenging. But we here now.
Let's go.
Started at the bottom.
Now we here?
Now we over him.
The whole team.
Over her. But welcome back to the podcast. We want to definitely thank y'all for number one, being patient with us.
Yes.
Even though y'all didn't see the process, y'all are still yet patient. Y'all are still asking about the podcast. I had a few gamers ask, are we dropping anything? I love that y'all are interested in what we are doing. And also, we do have a few sponsors that will be on the next podcast, which will be announced, and also on our gaming too. This is little sneak stuff they ain't know about. But we are definitely working on sponsor deals. If you are looking for somebody to sponsor you, put you out there, you tired of people being in your videos, dancing all the time.
All right, Shug. don't go too far.
Like, if you're tired of that pain in your left foot, we're the podcast.
Yeah, that's us. Man, we do commercials. We do a lot of stuff. But if you're interested, hit the link in the description. But today, like we always started off, man, you know how we do this. How's everybody's day been today?
I'm sore.
Wow.
We worked out. Yeah, it was a good workout. Body hurt. That's all I gotta say.
Wow.
It hurt. Hurt, y'all. My shoulder. I don't know if it's still in the socket.
Golly.
I was wondering why I wouldn't lift up. I was feeling some type of way. But no, today's been amazing, man. On vacation, I'm here with my brothers, spending pretty much the day with my bros, man. And you talk about, man, just excited, fun. Just this is what it's supposed to be, you know. So I'm having a great day. So that's me.
Turn up.
For what?
iAgo.
Yeah.
Oh, you doing the mannequin challenge?
I feel good, my boy.
Boy,
I done sat back. I'm good now. Got messed up.
I'm
I'm not gonna fall asleep. I do feel good, though. You know what I'm saying? Body not really sore like that. You know what I'm saying? All my soreness went out after I drank the Sprite. So, you know.
Sugar tactic.
Yeah.
By the way, that's not a health tip. That is not a health tip. Don't work out and then drink.
Please don't.
And think,
Well, not if you ain't got my type of body.
Right.
Don't
You definitely have to know your.
You gotta know your body.
You gotta know your body.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could do that, be fine. You know what I'm saying? Cause I
For now.
Yeah, for now. What the way my metabolism is set up and all of that. But you know what I'm saying? Besides that, you know, I'm good, brother. Living life, living lavish.
Yeah.
Lavish.
Man, I think when we decided, I believe when we decided, I'm so popular, y'all. We're so popular. People are literally blowing at the podcast right now. So if you hear some trains and horns, you know, like we're popular.
Yeah, like if you like the podcast.
Yeah, you know.
Right now. Like
If you would have hunked, that'd have been fire. But
That would have been hard.
since we talked about it, you know, I think Sunday we were discussing, you know, doing this, and from Sunday, the things that has transpired since Sunday has been truly, I would say, a new look on a new look on our brotherhood. When I tell you, I feel like things between us had like Holy Ghost is really mending some things between us, which to me has always been my prayer. Not to just to, you know, be brothers, but understand each other and also be able to endure with the things that we go through in our life. Because a brotherhood is more than just the good times. It's the bad time. It's them low parts. Truly is the testament of like your brother's keep. You know what I'm saying? So with that whole process that happened this Sunday and things just lining up to me. Things just lining up the way God is presenting them, and I'm just like, I'm looking forward to actually more. But today, like I said, you know, I never have a bad day, so you know me. I mean, we have a few topics to talk about today, but we're only going to cover one.
Right, he said that like we're gonna go point A, B, C.
But you know, I thought about it because I don't want to merge all topics together. Like people are like, oh, so you just go from one topic to the next topic or to the next topic?
We'll stick with one day.
You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all want to give them some Fruity Loops.
Nah, let's stick to
cool.
Okay, I'm saying.
Give you something to anticipate coming back for.
Exactly. I think the one thing I did want to kind of do over the topic that we actually did talk about, that the recording was actually messed up, is how we basically are. We were starting this podcast off 9 episodes in, about to be 10, and we were just bastards in the midst of doing everything. And like we never told people where we're from. I mean, not where we're from, but who's our covering. And I think it's good to hit on that because I know it's a lot of people out here, and you can tell that are not covered. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna go first because I did last time, but then I said I was watching iAgo's joint when he went, and, you know, when he did his introduction to his church, I said, that's fire. I gotta put that first. He's confused now, but when he get to talking, it'll come back to him.
Will it?
He's good at this.
Will it?
Yeah, he good.
Oh, will it will.
Will it will.
Hey, Willie.
We're talking about covering, and I can't like not mention the great, you know what I'm saying, the great covering that I'm under. You know what I'm saying? The prophet and prophetess Sandy and Prophet Powell. They're not gonna like that I said that on here, but it's cool. Of World Changes.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Put the mic back.
Hit the game meat.
Yeah. Now pull it back from your mouth. That's it.
Oh, you want me right here?
Yeah.
Bet.
I want you like you sound like you about to cut a R&B album.
Hey, yo, Blackstreet.
That, like,
He's back.
yeah.
Well, nah, you know what I'm saying? World Changes Tabernacle, man. Dub CT.
There you go.
That's where I'm at. I'm at Dub CT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been at Dub CT since what? I was like 10. 10 going on 11, I think.
So
or
5 years.
Or 11 going on 12. Yeah, so about 5 years. Nah. Nah. But yeah, I've been there since I was a kid, you know. Left, came back because I had some personal stuff to attend to.
Growth.
Yeah.
Personal growth.
Yeah, some personal growth that I had to go ahead and develop in. And when I came back, you know, WCT was still my home. So, you know, I've been under that covering for a very long time. Developed relationships with a lot of people. I got a lot of knowledge and wisdom from people right here at WCT, you know. Met my brother at WCT.
Hey, that's me.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll go into how I came to WCT a little bit later, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, WCT, that's where I'm at, man. That's where I've been. Where the word is on, and we say we love you.
On me.
On me.
Oh, so
RJ.
that's me.
RJ.
Get the D. So I am part of New Life House of Prayer. Shout out to the apostles, Senator and Valician Hines, my mom and dad. Appreciate them so much.
Tell me. Hey, bro, do you need a pillow?
I got it.
Oh, I'm trying to make sure because it just looks strange if me and RJ got a pillow and you ain't got
His
no
I'm
blends into
leaning
the,
on it, bro.
it blends into the.
Leaning.
All right, go ahead, my bad.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so you know, shout out to my mom and dad.
Yeah.
I'm part of New Life House of Prayer. Love all my New Life House of Prayer family. Yeah, came down here. Well, met them over 14 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, when I first met my wife. So I call them her godparents because they've known her since before she was born, actually. You know, so. And so met them, man, and instantly connected with them and the fam. Shout out Senator Kiwanis and DeCory. Love them, you know. Connected with them, man, and when we came down, we're down for like a month or so, or no, a few weeks, couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and then we left. But it's crazy because I felt like I would end up back down here. I believe that was the calling God had me to come back down and support the ministry. And lo and behold, 10 years later, 2019, we come back from overseas, and you know, Lord said, "Hey, here's Georgia," and so we come down. We talked to them first, make sure it was okay. You know, they tell us to pray about it. It's like, okay, prayed about it. God gave us the go ahead. Came down in faith, and have been planting and growing ever since. You know, And so just shout out, man. That's where I'm at, man. And we believe if God can't do it, it can't be done.
Ooh.
You know? And so shout out New Life House of Prayer. Love you. Love you, mom and dad. I'm excited about this one.
Oh, it's gonna be fire.
Yes, sir.
I'm from the great state of WCT. World Church Tabernacle, where we do say that the word is on it. We definitely do love you. Prathan, and that sounds weird.
I know.
To even say. My spiritual father, the Powells, and my mother, the Powells. Trying to, you know, trying not to feel weird, man. I don't even like calling by their first name. I guess that's respect and reverence. I
think it's when you be under them so long and you develop that relationship, and then like actually be around them and get to know them.
Yeah, it's like
saying the name is like you become a kid for real.
Like you never say your parents' first name,
real, so you can't say your parents' first name.
Yeah, except for my wife does that, which is different. You get away with it too. Well, I've been knock my teeth down. I ever call for my first name, but those are they are definitely, to me, when I say power couple in God. You know, like, if you don't know, they give us actually not only tools to walk this righteous life, but I think when I first got around them, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to be lame, because I can't, you know, as believers, you always feel like when you get saved, I'm talking about like for real, say your mind's made up, you ain't turning back. You always feel like about to get boring. I'm just gonna be boring for the rest of my saved life, but
it's gonna be a corn.
You know, let it be a complete cornball for the rest. Hey, at least I get to go to heaven though.
Right. Giving up a lot of cool things.
You know what I'm saying? But they showed me that God values your character. He just hates the sin of it.
Right.
He hates the activity of it, the practice of it. You know, and when I tell you, they showed me a whole new leaf on life, on how to live righteous without compromising. To me, I mean, they reintroduced me into who Jesus really is. And for me, man, that's huge. So we're going to go down the line to see, you know, basically, I mean, iAgo alluded to it. I mean, iAgo led to, you get to use these different words.
I know what alluded is.
But you may, you know, my boy Juju be like, what are you talking about?
Facts.
Boy,
shout out Juju, man.
Shout out Juju B. You know what I'm saying? Little tummy ache. iAgo started off leading into basically what brought you into this ministry, and I think it's important to understand how you get to your ministry, and also where you fit in your ministry.
Yeah.
Because then if you don't feel like you fit in, you feel like you just here to punch the clock and you know, just do that, you end up leaving.
Yeah.
Find your place and well that's
a whole
yeah.
other thing.
Go ahead.
Okay, so a little backstory. I'm not originally from the city that we're in now. You know what I'm saying? I'll not name the city because I'm very discreet about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just in case somebody try to get reckless.
Hey, listen. As Bishop Jay-Z would say, don't let the necessary cut. But I get you, I feel you. But if you did, you know,
yeah,
that
no,
cool.
for sure. But yeah, I'm not originally from here, so I moved up here like the beginning of my like before 6th grade started. So I'm fresh out of elementary school. You know what I'm saying? We're about to go into middle school. We come up here, and my hometown, the pastor that was in my hometown, my grandma's pastor, he was already starting to branch out. So he had a church here.
Okay.
And we went there first for like twice. told my mom, I was like, look, I ain't doing this again. Because I already didn't like dude like that. Because I
in the
was
6th grade saying, I'm done.
well, I think
some different mom.
I think early on in my life, like my grandma taught me like the realness and fakeness in church.
Got you.
So even at a young age, I was able to pick up like when people was being genuine and when I was about to witness some fugazi.
Got you.
Fakeness for people that don't know what fugazi is.
What's your description right
Facade.
here?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Facade.
so you know, months pass on. I'm in school now, and we're staying in a neighborhood that's like, it's not really a good neighborhood, but you know, it was doing what it was doing.
Got you.
And it's just one Saturday. And so my mom was like, Mom, I'm trying to go to the park. You know what I'm saying? I've seen this park, we passed by it, and I ain't been down there yet. So I'm like, hey, I need to go to this park. I got to see what this park is talking about, because they had a basketball court.
Okay.
And, you know, being from where I'm from, we ain't never had a park with a basketball court where the goals were still up.
Yeah.
So we go over there that Saturday, and that just so happened to be the same Saturday that WCT is out there doing an outreach. So they got folks on the court, you know what I'm saying, names that I won't be naming like that, but you know, there's people out there that were at the church, and I will name this name, Pop, son, Justin was out there, and Justin let me play on his team, and you know, we dubbed up, and that's when I met Pop for the first time.
What does dubbed up mean? For the people who doesn't know what dubbed up means.
Dub and W is the same thing. Like W is just dub. Dub is a short version of W.
To achieve
W means to
we
win.
won.
to
right?
achieve a
We
goal
won.
of winning.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a dub is. A dub is a win.
Well, people, you know, they might not know. They're like,
For sure.
what do you mean he dubbed up?
He dubbed up.
We reached the goal and the other team
You know what I'm
didn't.
saying? We reached the goal, the other team lost.
Okay, there you go.
So-
There you go.
So you know what I'm saying? Pop came in and said, You good. I said, I appreciate it, man. Walk off. So I go up because my mom was talking to Prophetess at the time. That still sounds so weird. But I can't say my mom was talking to Mom, because
We'll explain that.
we'll explain it later. Yeah. But so I go over here to where my mom is, and Prophetess Sandy looks at me and she says, "Hi, you want a hot dog?" I said, "Yeah, I want a hot dog. Can I get 2 actually? Because I'm kind of hungry."
You just dubbed up over here.
You know what I'm saying? So I get the food, you know what I'm saying? Not realizing nothing else. But I get the food, and I'm automatically like, oh, these some good people out here. And then that Sunday, we go to the church. And I see everything for the first time, and I'm like, oh, this place is, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty cool. I ain't never been to a church where they got the lights out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my first time seeing a church with stage lights on the inside.
Got you.
So I'm like, oh, well, this ain't your regular church right here. This is nice.
You wasn't here getting it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I said, this is nice. JR was on the set at the time, and I seen him. I was like, they got a fire drummer. I can't do that. And then, like that Sunday, it was not that Sunday, but the Sunday after, where we officially had joined the church. Now, here's the kicker. Not only did the hot dog bring me to WCT, I didn't say this last time, but there was this girl that I was going to school with at my middle school, and she just so happened to be at WCT too.
Wow, look at that.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and join this church. This is a cool church right here. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
So you sit on the 5th row, right?
You know, because
Come
you're a
on,
kid,
Wednesdays.
you're a young boy. You see a
Yeah.
girl, you're like, hey,
Of
you
course.
know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm
first
here.
of all, we can't act like chicks ain't never drew us to the church of God.
Right,
Facts.
right.
The Bible says he that findeth.
And let's on the other side of that too. It ain't like a man ain't brought.
Nah, for sure. But
You know that like chicks ain't brought to church because of men too, or
Yeah,
dudes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, after a while, I got to know everybody. I think JR gravitated to me first, and that's how I got introduced into a relationship with mom and dad. And when I tell you, like, literally the second meeting, because that was the second time that we had like truly had a chance to conversate besides when I got the hot dog.
Got you.
Like, because JR took me to her house, and bro, when I tell you, like, immediately, like, said, like, you my son. I'm like, hold up, man, what you mean, son, girl?
Why that feel different?
Yeah, I said, what you mean, I'm your son? I don't know, I just met you. Then next thing you know, she brought out that home cooked meal. So I was like, you know what, I am your son. Let me go ahead and
Long son in the house.
We saw you future son, right?
you know what I'm saying?
I can get this every day.
You know what I'm saying? But if that, and then I got to know Dad better, and Dad taught me early on what work ethic is, with me not actually realizing what work ethic is.
Right.
Because I would go, like, Dad would bring me to the house, like, after him and Mom married, and like, I already knew how to cut grass.
Okay.
Because my papa had a riding lawnmower, so I already knew how to do that. And he asked me, I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, I'm bring you over to the house so you can cut the grass, and I'm pay you. I was like, what you mean? Okay, I'm be over there then.
Tell them a word.
So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So I go over there, I cut the grass. You know what I'm saying? Dad's paying me. He's teaching me how to work and earn, and how to do it the proper way.
Got you.
While on the other side of town, I'm learning a whole different thing.
Yeah, that's a different side of the story.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Coming to a podcast
so
near
we so I go away, and then I come back, and the times that I would spend before I fully moved back, like, Mom and Dad just poured into me each time. And that relationship just kept growing because they always kept up with how my mental was
Got you.
during that entire experience. And now it's just like, we up.
Got you.
Yeah, that's me, though. You know what I'm saying?
Fine.
All right, RJ.
Yeah. Well, I'm originally from the Buckeye State of Ohio. Go shout out OHIO, baby, Buckeye Nation. So with that being said, no, but what brought me to New Life House of Prayer and well, first I should say what brought me to Mom and Dad was my wife. When I had met my wife, we were dating, and we came down for a youth or a get-together function that they had down here. It was me, her mom, her sister. I drove down here and instantly connected with Dad Hines and Mom Hines. And then I connected with their kids, like me, Senator, Corey. Like, instantly, it was like as if I've known them my whole life. You know what I mean? And even in that moment became, they treated me like I was a part of the family. You know what I mean? And it was amazing. I remember riding with Dad, and it was just me and him. We went to go to the store to go pick up some stuff for the house to get, like for food or whatever. Mom was needing something, and me and him just driving in his Cadillac Escalade that he still got. You know what I mean? Man, he very wise man. But shout out. Okay, yeah, I'm talking good. Thank you. But no, man, like talking to him, man, we were talking. What I love about Mom and Dad, what I love about Dad is that he's practical. And it was the first time that I've ever seen, or on a different level, seen a man of God who's a pastor, been pastoring, who talked in a practical sense, who made, living this life, like you said, that cornball feel. You know what I mean? Like he was himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whole heart, love God, but he was himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And instantly connected. We talked about finance. We talked about God. We talked about so many things. And he was real with me, man. He didn't hold punches, you know what I mean? He told me like, hey, you know, what's your intention with Didi and all this. We had this real connection and conversation. And it's just something that stood out. To me, even then, I felt like he was more of a father figure to me. You know what I mean? I always looked at him in that light and never stopped since that moment I met him. And it even got even better because even with mom, she took me in like a son. You know, she made this amazing taco salad, which changed my life, by the way.
Come on now. Food out here changing people's lives.
Mom can cook. She made this taco salad. Fire.
What, food be good.
Fire. So, man, mom cooked this. I'm about to say potato salad.
Taco
No, it was a
salad.
taco salad. Lord help me.
Salad too?
She cooked this taco. She cooked now. Lady cooked now. Look, the whole cafe we got over there should be cooking for everybody. I
You
mean,
can go ahead and get back in and cook.
we about to open that cafe back up. She got a whole remodel thing for it. But anyways, man, it just became instant like connection. I remember me and Senator going to Checkers, like rolling with him. Me and him like clowning, like we clown. Me and Senator when we first met, straight fools. I mean, bro. And that's why I love my brother. Same thing with Corey. Corey called him the silent killer. He gentle giant, man, but amazing. Even with Kiwana, man, just connected with the family, man. And, I remember the last service we were there. Mom had prophesied to Dad, was like, "You're gonna have sons come from all different parts of the world, in different nations, different cities, different states." And she said, "You even got some in here." And I don't typically, you know, I like to just be in service, receive from God. You know, I ain't the showy, I ain't the jumpy type. Man, I end up raising my hand because the Holy Ghost was pressing so hard on me. Like, yeah, I'm one of those. I'm going to be back. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I'm going to be back. And I thought it was going to be sooner than what it was, but I'm going to be back. Shouting around the church and all that, man. And then 10 years later, after being 4 or 5 years overseas, me and the wife come back to Ohio, trying to figure out plans with 2 kids later. 6 years? 6 years into the marriage. And we like, where we going? You know? And Senator called me. Senator Jr. called me. And we ain't talked in a minute. Like, in a while. And we got to talking, bro. I ain't talked about this part last time, but we had just lost our place and we were staying with some family trying to figure out things. And I was in the patio of the uncle that we were staying with, my Uncle Anthony's house. And we were talking, man, and then we just went in, man. Like you would have thought we were on the altar together, just crying out. And then, Lord, the idea came, like, you know, the thought came. Then we talked to mom and dad, you know, and what I love about them, that's what I love about them. They treat us already as sons and daughters before we even got here, before we even committed to the church or committed to the ministry, you know, to the vision. And his response was this, and this is a sign of a real leader, right? He was like, "We would love for you guys to come down. Like, you guys are family to us. However, don't just come down because we're family. It's gonna be an exchange. Make sure that this is that exchange that God wants. So I want you to pray. You know what I mean? Like, we want you to make sure that this is where God wants you to be."
Yeah.
And that's what a great leader does. Always direct you to God. You know what I mean? And so I just, you know, I appreciate my leadership. And even in this season, I'm learning how to serve my leadership, not from a fake or a facade. You know what I mean? Or not just because of an obligation, but really serve the God in them, serve the purpose that God has given them as He's given it to me, you know what I mean, to serve. And so I'm just grateful. That's how we came down here and how, you know, we're down here now, you know. And even while we're down here now, you know, when we got down here, one thing I love about Dad, he's always like, son, he's always holding me accountable to grow and accountable to be the best man, not just in a ministry, right? Not just in a church setting, right? How you gonna be a better husband? How you gonna be a better father?
Good stuff.
How you gonna provide for your family? You know what I mean? it's one of the first ministries I've ever really been in that he's like, you know what, son, I get that you can't be here all the time. Go work, go establish your family. That's what God called you down to, establish your family. The work, you know, he'll make the way for you to be here. God gonna always make it happen. You know, and that's what I love, man. That's how we came down, man. That's what I do. I just grateful for the leadership that we do have, and just yet praying how I can be effective and lift them up, lift their arms up as they do the work of the Lord.
Hit the button, man.
Running down my